You ever open up to someone, like really open up, and then immediately regret it? Like in the moment it feels fine, maybe even good. You're talking, you're sharing things you don't usually say out loud, and for a second it feels like relief. Then later it hits you. You replay everything, every sentence, every pause. Why did I say that? Did I overshare? Do they see me differently now? And suddenly, something that felt honest starts to feel strange, almost like you exposed something you weren't supposed to. But here's the thing, that feeling isn't random. There's a quiet psychology behind why opening up can feel so uncomfortable after the fact. And it doesn't mean you did anything wrong, it just means something deeper got touched. There's the first type of person, the one who isn't used to being seen. This is someone who usually keeps things surface level. They can talk, joke, engage, but there's always a layer they don't cross. Then one day, something shifts. Maybe it's the person they're with, maybe it's the mood, maybe they're just tired of holding things in. So they open up. Not dramatically, not all at once, just a little more than usual. And in that moment, it feels okay. But later, it feels like they stepped outside of themselves, like they broke an unspoken rule. Because for them, privacy isn't just a preference, it's part of their identity. So when they share something real, it creates a kind of internal dissonance. Was that too much? Was that even me? It's not that the other person reacted badly, it's that they're not used to existing in a space where they're fully visible. And that visibility feels unfamiliar, maybe even unsafe. Maybe this one feels a little too familiar. Then there's the second type, the one who replays everything. You know this one. They walk away from a conversation and immediately start analyzing it like it's a scene in a movie. Tone, timing, word choice, facial expressions. They don't just remember what they said, they study it. So, when they open up, even slightly, their brain treats it like high-risk material. Now there's more to analyze, more to question. Did I sound weak? Did they feel awkward? Did I make it weird? And the more they think, the stranger it feels. Not because the moment was actually strange, but because their mind keeps turning it into something bigger than it was. For them, the discomfort doesn't come from opening up. It comes from the endless loop that follows. And here's the twist. They might crave connection, but their mind makes every step toward it feel like a mistake. Another type, the one who's used to being the strong one. They're the listener, the stable one, the person people go to. They're used to holding space for others, but not the other way around. So when they finally open up, it disrupts something. Suddenly, they're not in control of the emotional balance anymore. They've shifted roles, and that can feel unsettling. Even if the other person responds well, even if they're kind, understanding, present, there's still this quiet discomfort. Because vulnerability for them feels like losing structure, like stepping into a role they don't fully recognize. So afterward, they pull back. Not because it went badly, but because it felt unfamiliar. And unfamiliar, in emotional terms, often gets translated as wrong. Then there's a more subtle type, the one who doesn't fully trust how they'll be perceived. They might open up, but a part of them stays detached, watching, measuring, waiting. And after the conversation ends, that part gets louder. Now they know this about me. Now they can form opinions. Now I'm defined in some way. And that's where the strange feeling comes from. Not from the act of opening up, but from the realization that someone else now holds a piece of your internal world, and you can't control how they interpret it. For some people, that loss of control feels heavier than the relief of sharing. So what should have felt like connection starts to feel like exposure. But here's the part most people don't realize. Feeling strange after opening up is actually a sign that something real happened. You stepped outside your usual pattern. You let someone see you, a version of you that isn't always visible. And your mind, it's just trying to process that shift. It's asking, is this safe? Is this okay? Do we do this again? That discomfort isn't necessarily a warning. Sometimes it's just unfamiliarity. The same way silence can feel loud, or eye contact can feel intense, or being understood can feel oddly uncomfortable. So the next time you feel that strange, slightly heavy, slightly exposed feeling after opening up, pause. Instead of assuming you overshared, ask yourself something else. Did anything actually go wrong? Or does it just feel unfamiliar to be seen? Because those are two very different things. And maybe it's you, or maybe it's someone you know, the one who talks freely but regrets it later. The one who opens up, then disappears a little. The one who shares something real, then acts like it never happened. Now you know. It's not inconsistency, it's not weakness, it's the quiet tension between wanting to be understood and not knowing how it feels when you finally are. So, which one are you? The one who isn't used to being seen? The one who replays everything? The one who holds it together for everyone else? Or the one who feels exposed the moment something real is shared? Or maybe you're a mix of all of them. And if that's the case, then that strange feeling, it might not be something to avoid. It might just be the beginning of something you're not used to yet.